Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, everyone. How are you today? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. I hope you're doing well. Let me see the messages. Let me get these messages up and going. And for me to see how you guys doing. Right, let's have a look. Good morning, Stefan. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. I hope you're all well, safe, happy. I hope you're doing well. Right, let me see these messages going on. Good. Good morning, everyone. Nice to see you here. Nice to see you. Nice to see you all here. Right, okay. So let's have a look and see what the market is going to give us. Let's have a look what is going on. Right, okay. So Bitcoin is on the move. So what we said yesterday, we wanted to make sure that we're going to stay, above the 50%, right? That was the issue, right? We wanted to stay above 97. So after that, rejection that we had at the resistance, it was coming down, and we want to make sure that we stay above. We also mentioned on a smaller time frame that maybe we're going to have some deviation under the 50 because we had two events to the left. We had this little wick and we had this imbalance down here, right? So it will make sense to come all the way down here to take out that liquidity, clear out the imbalance, and move forward. And Asia was pushing all the way up, and now we are within the European section, and now it's trying to break through. It's trying to break through 98,680. So it's 98,700. Okay, so we passed 98,415. So we are 98,700-ish area. Okay, so things are moving to the upside, which is good. That's what we wanted, really. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Right, okay, cool. Right, okay, I like these messages. So let's have a look on the cash flow. Let's bring the big charts here and see what's going on. Let's compare and see the whole thing. So we got Bitcoin moving to the upside. T1 is moving to the upside. Okay, this is a 19 minute. I can go down to 22 to make things a bit more wider so you can see what's going on, more clear. It's fine. So Tether is dropping. It means that people are moving away from Tether. So they deploying money into the crypto space, which is good. Dixie is coming to a previous known high. And let's see what's going to do today. Is it going to carry on going higher or is it going to go lower? We will see. T3 is increasing as well. So the alts are picking up as well at the same time with Bitcoin. And let's see what's going to happen here with the dominance. Is it going to continue to go up or it's going to drop? Let's see in the next coming days. Okay, we're going to have a look at this. So far we're looking good. Okay, it's bullish. We're pushing to the upside to continue. After this major shakeout, when all the way up comes down, we want to see support here, and we would like to continue. So on the smaller time frame, what we want to see that we're breaking the previous structures. We're breaking all the highs. Okay, so this is what we want to see, and I hope that later in the week as well, like Friday as well, it's going to continue to the upside. Speaking of which, talking about Friday, let's have a look and see what is going on with the bubbles. Okay, let's have a look what the bubbles are showing us. So here are the bubbles, and let's start with the basics. Let's start with the top 100 tokens, and let's have a look on the daily. We got Trump moving by 6%. We got previous Phantom moving by 6%, and this is on the day, right? On the daily. Ondo is moving 2%, LDO 1%. Small numbers, they're not double digits or anything yet. Okay, so if I go to the 1 hour, we can see that we have more green bubbles. We got Ritual, we got Mantra, we got Weave, Tau, Ray, Cash, Bonk, Lexi. Those ones, let's say the decent ones, right? As a percentage wise, you've got a little bit WoW, you've got a little bit H-bar going on, then you've got Weave, right? So these are the ones that move. And the Pepper is still small. So yep, so here we got it. If we want to have a look a little bit on Solana ecosystem, yeah, another meme coin, Fuckboy. We had Fuckcoin, now we have Fuckboy. Yeah, it's moving. If it's moving, that's what we want. Tokens that they move. So you got Alpha, you got Vine, not a big move, 1%. Grief just behind, 348. Poncare 239. Okay, so you have you got Giga one moving a little bit, from the known old tokens. So we're going to have a look on the you have Grash 1.83, it's moving Grash. So yeah, we've got a few tokens that they move, so we can observe a little bit the charts later. What about Ethereum? Is anything on the Ethereum moving? Let's have a look. Do we have any? C-Pool is moving 2.7. You've got GAL 4.37, it's moving. ASF 9%. So yeah, we got a few of them moving, which is good. And this is on the hour. Let's have a look on the daily. Still reddish, so it's quite early, right? So let's see if he's going to carry on like this for the rest of the day, right? Let's see if we can today turn this, the whole thing by the end of the day, can we turn this into a green bubbles? Okay, let's have a look later. Let's have a look a little bit on RWA. Okay, RWA, we've got C-Pool moving 3%, G-Pro 251, Algo just a tiny one, Quantum just a tiny one, OM is there. Okay, Rio, Ondo. So we can Link is here. So we can have a look at this later. Pendle, right? So you know the idea. So let's have a look a little bit. I'm interested on GameFi. Do we have anything in the games moving? Not really, not yet. Got Poly's 1.6. Right, sweet. 234. Prime, so under 69. Mirio 159. So we're gonna have a look at this in the games. Games have been really slow on this turn. IGT 2.21. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's move a little bit to AI. Let's see what's going on with AI. Okay, a few red ones, a few green ones. So okay, not bad. Just observing here. So let's go back to the to some information. Let's go to the fear index. Let's have a look. What are we doing with fear and greed index? 49, right in the middle, right? It's getting lower. it's going towards, you know, we moved from extreme greed to greed. Now we're neutral, somewhere in the middle, and it's dropping. And let's see, maybe today, you know, if Bitcoin's going to move higher, then the market will turn. I believe the dial will turn towards the greed index. Let's have a look at what we're doing with altcoins. 45. Okay, so let me zoom in here on that chart. It's not increasing yet. Okay, we just went a little bit to 61, and since then we came back to 47 and 45 according to what happened previous days. People are still, you know, afraid of it. Okay, they're still afraid. What do you have on the right side of Bitcoin? You've got LBTC, CBTC, you've got DOT, ENA, you've got Uni, you've got Solana, Atom, BNB, obviously Ethereum, Pepper, Render, AVAX. All these are the big ones, but it's still behind. CAS, ICP, SIBA, Jupiter, right? TON, NEAR, FET. So AI is a little bit behind, right? So let's go and have a look on the economic calendar and see what's going on. Today it's moderate, there's nothing going on here. It's like all yellow. It's not gray, but it's not orange and red, so it's yellow. It's cool. Tomorrow we're going to have the unemployment rate, okay, and then non-farm employment change, and you have the average hour earnings on a month-to-month basis. And also next week, next Wednesday, we're going to have the CPI, okay, the big ones, CPI month-to-month and also year-to-year. Okay, so that will have, you know, that will create volatility next Wednesday. Okay, and it will continue on Thursday and some on Friday. So next week we're gonna have some volatility, which is good. It creates momentum, it creates movements. But for the new boys, you know, and girls, you know, when they want to learn trading, you need to be just a little bit cautious, careful. If you don't feel comfortable entering and exiting the trades in volatility, then, you know, at least observe, see what the market is doing, and try to pick up a pattern, what it does every time that we have these meetings. Why are we talking about these meetings? Put them on your bookmark and for you to have a look. And last and not least, let's have a look at a little bit the clocks. And Asia is closed, apart from India. Tokyo is closed, Shanghai is closed, Hong Kong, Singapore is closed. So we've got London, Zurich, Frankfurt on the move. So we are in the European session. So let's see what's going to happen. Okay, good stuff. Okay, so let's move on. So this is Bitcoin. We said now it's claiming a new level. We want to see that it's going to hold it and, you know, treat this as a support. Okay, so pay attention to this little liquidity zone here. So it may come up here and then it get influenced to come down a little bit. We just need to make sure that we're going to stay here. Okay, that's what we want, to make sure that it stays there. Okay, so let's have a look a little bit on ETH. Okay, let's have a look on ETH, what ETH is doing. Right, ETH, it's on the move to the upside as well. Okay, and what I can say is that we have the support increasing, pushing the price to the upside, and we have resistance on the same level. Okay, so I believe that, you know, finally maybe we're going to get that nice push and get back above 2,874. Okay, so support is pushing the price up. Let's, you know, let the price dig the ceiling or dig the ice and crack it and go through. This is what we want to see from ETH. Okay, let's have a look in Solana. Let's see what Solana is doing. Let's see the big boys here. You know, it's still trying to recover from this down move. Okay, it bounced from this aggressive to the downside. It bounced up, and we haven't seen yet the strength. So I think there's still fear going on inside Solana. You know, we need to see that we're gonna claim $2.45 Sorry, this is not Solana, this is XRP. Why is XRP inside Solana? Okay. Yeah, well, I realized when I see the price 245, I said, what? Solana 245? That can't be right. I wish Solana was 245 to buy. No, this is not Solana. Let's bring Solana here. Come on. Let's bring Solana here. That wasn't that wasn't a good one. Right, okay, let's bring Solana here. Let's bring Solana here. Come on. Zoom out a little bit. All right, okay. And let's break down the levels. It's fine. We'll do them again. So let's have a look. A nice big impulse. Kind of have a nice big impulse with a nice correction. So I can have the latest impulse, that one here, with a nice correction. I can even take that impulse and let me use something more broader. Because Solana is going to be on the move, so we need levels above the all-time high, the previous all-time high. So let me take the previous cycle and let's bring that higher to the right. Full moon, okay, full moon on February the 12th, okay. So who's following the moon phases? What's going to happen? Right, okay, so I like that. Let's go down. Let's move to a smaller time frame. That's more likely, 197. So still in a downtrend, okay. You recover, let's say, from this big bad boy to the down move, and strike came up, bouncing and trying to claim 197. Okay, so let me go even smaller time frame and have a better look, closer look. Let me do these lines and a bit more stronger so you can see. And also let me bring the prices a bit closer. Kind of have 450 roughly. Yeah, that's good. 450, here we are. So yeah, so if you want to break this level between 197 and 228, that would be a nice idea to, you know, break this level here. So here it is. Correct the numbers. 22855. So this is 55. And down here is 19704, so it's a little bit lower. Here it is. So the numbers are nice and clean. So I'm going to lock this. Make sure the outside is locked. Okay, it's all locked. So yep, we have a response, so to say, from this big dive bounce up, claimed the 197, and now we're trying to claim 200 and stay here. Okay, that will be a good idea to stay here 200 and then continue to go higher to break the structure. We need to break all these resistance. Okay, so ideally this is what you want to see, and then it's going to have a big time here. Look to the left, big imbalance. So all this zone here is going to be in balance, so it will get influence, and then maybe it's going to come back and try to attack the 50% of the red zone a bit later. Okay, so far still, you know, not that far away, you know, from the previous explanation. The XRP is still, we have a fear, you know, still in a downtrend. Okay, but if you zoom out a little bit, that was a response. This is a bounce for this big dive, and it's coming up. So let's give it a bit more time and positive energy, thinking that, you know, maybe Solana will find the grounds to move higher. So that's Solana. So let me save this template to make sure we stay in Solana. Good morning, everyone. Any other tokens that you wish to see? Okay, I'm going a little bit fast today. I'm not going to spend too much time. Half an hour TA is good, and then the remaining time I'm going to take your requests. So if you have any requests to have a look on the tokens, Ondo, we saw Ondo was on the move. It's good. what I said in the morning as well, although it has a very nice clean chart, right? It goes all the way up, consolidates. You can see that it cannot go higher, right? Resistance, it comes down, it gives you no trend, then it gives you a double top or a W formation. It goes all the way up, trying to stay above this time. Okay, it doesn't manage to do so, comes down 50% support, tries one more time. It's giving you nice clean lines. Okay, and you have accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Lovely, perfect. Okay, so you have accumulation. Okay, and now it's moving to the upside. It's not always you're going to have the power 3. You do get them now and then. So this is another example. You have accumulation, you have manipulation, and then you have distribution. You always want to trade at large, so to say, on the distribution. It's going to give you a more good better moves, better percentages. I'm laughing because someone posted that they want me to chart pi. You're having a laugh, Stefan? S, the new FTM. Yeah, sure. Cast link. Okay, we'll go through these. Good day, Laurie. Good morning. Welcome. So let's have a look. We can expect the lines. Although it has not, I mean, always trying to find charts that clean and nice and lovely, you know. It's going to give you good directions. We said, who said, let's see, cash. Yep, cash and link. So let me go into the YouTube layout and let's have a look on cash. Let's have a look. Okay, here are the lines. Let me make them a bit stronger.
Feel the touch of the Orient with Cafe de Anatolia.
Right, okay. So let's go a bit higher time frame, 12 hours. Okay, it had a big dive and lost a 50%. Okay. It's been going down since August. Right. He had a good impulse, but never passed the previous all-time high. And okay, so it's dropping down. Okay, let's go to a smaller time frame. So cash is still on a major downtrend. Okay, as an overview, a bit closer time frame, like the 90 minutes, still in downtrend. It's trying to recover, trying to bounce. But instead of holding that red line as a support and to give you a new hope that it wants to go higher, still losing it. Okay, so I don't know what kind of trade you are. Are you in short or long? If you are in short, then you're still doing well. I don't know when you entered also. So if you're looking for something today, what you can do, you have big imbalance here on the left. You have a lot of liquidity seen down there. That acts as a big magnet. You never know. It may want to come down, still in the downtrend. So for you to observe today, just take these two zones, right, or a lane, whichever you want to call it, and draw a line, draw a Fibonacci, use a normal template, try and use the 8. Make that a bit stronger. About the numbers, so we'll be picky with the numbers. We should. Let's go to 500. That's good. It's close enough. So 79.99. 79.99, please. And at the bottom is 83.749. So this has been fixed. That is locked. Let me lock that one. And here's your plan as a day trading, okay, as for today, because we do a daily market update. So market update means you were looking at smaller time frame. So what do you see? You see a double bottom, right? You see the W formation. Also you see a support, and it's trying to claim these 009. Okay, as a level. So cash for today is looking a bit bullish. Okay, maybe we have early signs that it wants to turn around. Okay, that's not a problem. It's trying to break structure. The nearest, I mean, let me mark the nearest down move. So that was a down move. I can call this correction. It's not very strong, but it's a correction. So at least, if not this one, at least this one here. Okay, make sure that you break the structure for you to start thinking about reversal. So what are you going to expect? Right, you're going to come up here, break it, come down. Okay, create ABC pattern to the downside, maybe find an order block there, and then turn around to continue. Okay, but it needs to break the structure to give you a heads up. Hey, we're ready to, move. Wait for correction. Wait to find, a structure. Maybe we want to make sure we're going to double test that. We're testing the support of the red line, and then we can move further up. Okay. Now, if you're day trading or scalping and you want to trade these, a trade all the way up, you're more than welcome. Go down to the time frame you're comfortable with, and follow the trend. Okay, don't be the salesman. You know what we say inside the Discord server in the CIA. By the way, so the CIA guys, it's locked down. Okay, it's only by invitation. So whoever watches these, they cannot access yet the CIA. It's only by invitation for the time being. Okay, so if someone wants to come into in the CIA, just drop a message on YouTube, and then we can see what we can do about it. The rest of the members inside the Discord, if they want to bring some other people in, they can message me inside Discord. Okay, so yeah, if you on a smaller time frame, as long as you claim your levels, you're good to go. Okay, and if you want to monitor closer price action, okay, let me do these. Let me remove these, and then if you want to, monitor what is going on a super high, high speed as smaller time frame, then you're more than welcome to break this even further down, and you can see the progress, step by step what it does. Okay, and here you have it. Okay, it goes all the way up, comes down, it's bouncing. As long as it's holding a good trend line and don't have small trend lines like these, okay, try to have more brighter trend lines, something like these, like to be good on the 15-minute as such. Okay, and see what you can do. Okay, if you want to stay here longer, then you need to have more stronger trend lines. Okay, like on the 15-minute. And then let it run, and you use the horizontals for invalidations. Okay, and in a smaller time frame you can use less extensions, right? You can use the 4 lines. Here it is. Okay, because it becomes too cluttered, it has too much noise. You need to keep it as clean as possible. Even with the 2 zones, it's going to be even good enough. Okay, that will build patience and say, hey, this is the zones I'm watching if I'm going to hit the 50% and break the 50% and maintain the 50%. So this is like more easier for you to maintain a good pace. Okay, this is a little trick that you can do on the super tight time frame. Okay, so that is about cash, and let's have a look on Link. Let's go back to Link USD. Right, okay, here's Link. We got levels here. Okay, we came back and we're observing other kind of trades here. Okay, what was that back in the time? Okay, right, okay, we're watching a consolidation, maybe a possible move to the down, but no, it was holding and then it broke above, so it broke the trend line. Okay, so that short trade was invalid. It broke the trend and went further up. So let me update the charts here, and we can extend these. Okay, let's go to 0. Okay, let's go to 100, 300, let's go 400. That's more like it. Now this is 1 minute. We need to zoom out a little bit. And here we have it. Okay, link now on the 12 hours. Still trying to recover and find a base after this coil. So let's have a look. Can we hold above the 50%? It looks like it's holding. Okay, it looks like it's holding. It came down. That was a big bounce. Comes down. It found a support on the 50% at $19. Okay, let me move that a little bit to the side. Now it's trying to move above and trying to claim 1985. So it found a little bit of resistance. That is okay. It's going to a previous level. We know that it's going to find resistance. It's going to come down. So let's give it some time and see if it's going to move higher. Okay, give it some little bit of time and see how it goes higher. For the new trade, I mean, for the new traders, as today, as we doing the TA for the link, if you haven't not entered a trade yet, okay, this is not the right time for you to enter. You need to find a good support. Okay, so either wait if it wants to come down to 19, or wait for to break above and treat these resistance as a support, and then you can continue to the upside. If you're scalping anyway, okay, so you can go down to a smaller time frame. You see you have this nice uptrend. Okay, here's your nice uptrend. Okay, so it got invalidated, it got broke down, it's changing the trend. It's obviously, you can see this. Break down that zone for your scalping purposes. Okay, so break this down into 2 zones is fine. If you like 4 zones, it's okay. It's up to you. If it's controlling your emotions better, it's okay, and you can see what it's doing. Okay, it's trying to push up. It's on a down move, trying to push up. If it's going to lose that, then you're going to continue and come back to the red zone. Simple as that. The red zone is more significant level. It's always going to have a hard time in any time frame. Okay, so either you're going to hold as a support and try to attack one more time, which so far I see a low high, but you never know. Okay, all the lows are got broken. Okay, so you have a low, 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 low. This is trying to break the structure. It's trying to give you some strength. Hey, you know what, I think this correction is done, I want to push. However, it's giving you a lower high. So overall, you're going to pay attention on the structure, but also, make sure that you hold this as a support. If you're going to lose this, then you have high possibility to come down into this area. So you've got liquidity, you've got order blocks here, you've got imbalances here. This is kind of small magnet here that is going to pull the price down. Okay, this is about link, smaller time frame and higher time frame, TA. What was the other one apart from pi? What was the number? Cash. Oh, Phantom S. Yes, let's have a look on S. Yeah, I think it's gonna be okay with just S or Sonic. That's interesting. I'm interested about this one. Is it still printing? Yeah, it does. That's still printing as Phantom, but I'll try to find the S. We should have S somewhere. It comes on the OKX, Binance. I need something more solid, more independent chart without being inside the exchange. But never mind. Nope, I don't like that. Binance, neither. Pi, nope. Crypto.com, nope. Mexi. Nope. Okay, well, it is what it is. Okay, let's try to break down. I mean, you see, you don't have clean swing high, swing lows. Let me see if I can break this swing low, swing high, swing low, that impulse to the downside with this correction. And let's see if we can use the extensions. We're going to use this with caution. We're going to use the extensions. There's no other way. That's not a problem. So let's go and bring the extensions. Number 2. We want to reverse these because we want to the downside. Make it a bit stronger, please. And let's have a look. So here it is. Let's go to a smaller time frame, like 90 minutes. Right, okay, cool. So Sonic on Bybit. Yeah, let me try and do the full name. 048. Yeah, I think that is more like it. Sonic Inu? No. Let's have a new 30 cents. Let's go back to the other one. Let's have a look. 47 cents. No, that's not that's not looking good. Let's bring CoinCake on. Let's bring the Pajama Heroes. So $0.46. Let's have a look. Yeah, the color S. Okay, the ticker is S. Okay, let's have a look on this one. Do we have the contract here somewhere? Okay, the market cap is building. This is good. They're pushing up. 1.4 billion and increasing. That's not bad. 1.5 almost. There is a way. If you find the contract, which is easy, go to the Sonic scan and find the contract. And then if we find the contract number, let's see. I'll do that later. I'll find the contract, the CA, and once you find the CA, then what you can do is bring inside on the trading view the contract, and it should be there. So yeah, this SUSDT is looking okay, as price was 47 cents, so it's looking good. I'm gonna do a little bit of investigation about this, but it's looking okay. So we've got enough data, we've got lines, so let's carry on with this one. So how to identify the liquidity? The easiest way for you to find liquidity, just to give you a little bit idea, TA, is go to a higher time frame, like 12 hours, okay, and see where you have swing high, swing lows. So if you have a swing here, you definitely have liquidity above. If you have another swing here, you definitely have liquidity down here. Same with here, same with here, and also here. Okay, when you see major swing highs, swing lows, automatically you need to remember that you have liquidity above these areas. Okay, it's not going to be, liquidity is not here. Liquidity is a broadband, is like a spectrum of levels. And why? Because you need to understand what is liquidity. Liquidity is your entries, including stop losses, including liquidation prices. Okay, all these together, they create what we call liquidity pool. Okay, and because every user is using different leverage, that means they're using they have different liquidation prices levels by the exchange. Okay, so with S, you had resistance, you had support. It's pushing to the upside, so you can see that support is pushing to the upside and it's breaking above. This is the 45-minute. We can go down to 22. That's not a problem. It's looking kind of strong. It wants to move up. If you want to scalp this on a smaller time frame, all you have to do is break this down. Okay, if you want to trade now, break this down. Don't use the extensions. Use maximum 4 levels, 4 zones if you want. Just for you to build patience, make the lines a bit stronger. You're going to find some resistance in the red zone. Watch out, let it come back. Then when you see that it's going to claim, you're still good to go. You're going to have a nice trend line. Okay, if you want to follow the trend line, well, you got 2 trend lines here, big trend lines going on. So you have this, and now it's turning into parabolic. So you need to update this as well. So change that. You need to update your trend lines as you go. Okay, if they change angle, change, adapt. Okay, adapt yourself to the new angle and make sure that you get out when it breaks. Okay, so far be careful with this one. Go to the low time frame if you're not afraid to, and look to the left and see where you have major liquidity in this time frame. So you see here you have a swing. So all this area here is acting as a liquidity pool. So let me classify this as a liquidity pool, so you know you're going to have some trouble, and here you have the 50%. Okay, look at that. Also you have some trouble up here. Okay, so before you're going to reach the green line, you're going to end up into liquidity. There's some imbalance as well, so you're going to see a possible try to clear the imbalance, take out some liquidity, do a liquidity grab, and then come back, because it will get influenced to the downside, and you hope to stay above 48. Okay, this is the step-by-step what you see TA wise and what you expect. Okay, it doesn't mean what you expect is going to happen 100%, but you're going to be prepared for both case scenarios. Okay, all right, okay, I'll grab that later. Can we do INJ? Of course we can. Let's do the INJ as well. So INJ USD. Here we go. Let's go to a higher time frame. Let's go to 12 hours at least. You know, zoom out a little bit. You know, observe what is going on. Is this project alive? You know, it is still going, it's pushing. It has been very, very active. It went all the way up. It came back almost where, you know, this is the thing. You know, we're still talking about bullish, and bullish market. We are very bullish, and therefore we've seen all the alts, all the miners go all the way back where it started before the bull run. We have to be very careful. Okay, in general, you have to be very careful. You need to, you know what makes a successful trader? 2 things. Number 1 is your risk management. You need to have a plan. You need to know what you're doing. Risk management is the alpha and the omega. And the next thing that is going to help you is when you're making quick decisions. When you decide that it's over, you need to act. When something's not looking good, it's losing steam, losing levels, you need to act. Okay, that is going to make it successful. So here we are, we've got the levels. Let me enable an extension. Let me do extension 1. Extension 1, it creates 25% above and below, both sides at the same time. So I know it did not go very far from the green line, so I had a good feeling that extension number 1 will be just fine. Okay, so this is a daily time frame. You are still in a downtrend. Okay, do not try to predict the bounce, do not try to predict the reversals, follow the trend. Okay, I still have people in the CIA that still do this. I don't know how long it's going to take me to brainwash them. Do you have any clean soap or any strong soap? Do I need to use chlorine? I don't know. Right, okay, smaller time frame, break this level down. You don't need the extensions here, you're just going to be fine with 4 zones or 8 zones, it's absolutely fine. Okay, the smaller the time frame, maybe the less the lines you need, the less noise. Okay, let me make this stronger for you to see. So here we have the lines. Okay, so now what do you want from this chart? Okay, you see that it responded on the big dive. Okay, so it's doing a bounce, and you see now it's squeezing, right? It's squeezing, so it means the bounce is dying out, which is good. Now what you want to make sure that you can claim 14 and stay above. Okay, that's all you want. Any indicator for money flow? We don't need it. There are 1,000 indicators out there. They're all good, they all work, but we're trying to stick to real-time TA and trying to be out of the exchanges. If that makes sense. You see, every chart that I'm opening, I'm trying to avoid the exchanges. Okay, I'm trying to get the information from TradingView, which is the crypto alone. It's telling you it's the crypto space before the exchange. Okay, so take this as you're trying to get the information, the same information as the exchange they get as an input. But I don't want to chart the output of the exchange. Okay, I need to make sure that I TA on independent, so to say, price action data. Okay, I don't want to be influenced by any exchange. Okay, that's why I'm using Bitcoin index, Ethereum index, right? I'm using stuff that is outside of the exchanges. Okay, I don't want to be influenced. I want to stay as unbiased as possible. So indicators, they're very good. They create a little bit noise. I have nothing, against them. We got a bunch of indicators as well here, but we try to do the TA as clean as possible, easy as possible, with less noise as possible, so to say. Okay, if you come to the Discord, you can, if you want to come and join us, you can see that we do have some indicators now and then that we use. Okay, you're more than welcome. Anyway, so objective, it needs to claim $14.19 for you to say that maybe it's trying to find new support and trying to go higher. Once you're going to reach 14, it's a red zone. You have order blocks here, you have entries, you have stop losses, you have liquidations, same here. So this area is going to be a little bit choppy, a little bit tough to go through. So if you want to grab, let's say in a super smaller time frame, like day trading or scalping, you can go down to 5 minutes, whatever you are comfortable as a time frame. Okay, you see that it's trying to build a case here. Okay, and once it went above the zone, it touched the previous order blocks and liquidity zones and came down. Now it's trying to push again. It's trying to claim this level again and say, hey, you know what, yes, I got influenced by these previous orders, but I'm trying to claim this level and I want to break out. So if you want to build your case here on this level, what are you going to do? You can go even to a smaller time frame. Don't be afraid. go to 1 minute and draw a box, okay, or rectangle, so to say, and that is going to be your new range. Okay, so let me mark this as a range here. So here's your range, here's the top. Okay, so what you want to do, you want to make sure that it's going to break out of the range, retest if you want. If it gives you the option to retest, fine. Otherwise, what you can do, if you're bullish, okay, you feel that it's giving it a bullish sentiment, despite that you have a triple top right now. Okay, so either you're going to wait and see if you can break above these levels. Okay, you may get a fake out at first. Why? Liquidity 3 times. So when it's going to do finally a little bit higher these levels, you know, there's a good chance it's going to be a fake out coming down. So if you're bullish on these token, you can try to enter as low as possible on the range to have an entry here. Maybe you want to have a stop loss there if you want to have a wide stop loss at the very beginning. Okay, let it go out, let it come back, maybe it's going to be a fake out, and then you can add more once it's going to stay above the range and give you a good solid indication that this is actually a support and it's going to move forward. Okay, and once it's going to move away, bring your stop loss into your entry. Okay, and that line, that zone is supposed to be your invalidation zone. Okay, entry and later is going to be your invalidation zone. You need the price to be above this zone. If it's going to break this zone, cut it. Okay, you're meant to act as a support and you're meant to go higher. This is how nice and clean and simple we're trying to keep these things here. So that's it for injective. This is a 1 hour already passed. Time goes flying. I hope you had a good time. I hope you understand and have a understanding how we do the TI. Nice and simple, nice and clean, very quick. And I'm going to leave you with this. I hope you're going to have a good day the rest of the day, or good evening wherever you are. Maybe, you know, it's evening where you are. So thank you very much. For our members, we're going to speak inside the Discord. New things are coming. You're going to see some changes. It's not over yet. More to come. And I'll see you there. Have a nice day. Take care.